issues with buy-sell agreements that, you know, we could talk about them for a long time. I think one of the other things is, you know, what happens if we disagree? If you don't have that written out inside of the agreement, there, you know, a lot of times we've got the death, we've got disability in there. We might even have divorce in there, but, you know, oftentimes, you know, if we disagree, that's not written into the buy-sell agreement. What this is triggering for me right this second is it's great if, you know, somebody that's listening to this call says, ooh, I'm just going to call Paul Hood up and ask him to, you know, consult on my stuff, or Don Parkhill or Mike Palumbos to come and consult, you know, as we're doing this work. But, you know, what if they have an attorney that they're working with? How do you know whether your attorney that's working on your buy-sell agreement knows this stuff? It's a question we didn't talk about before. How would you determine that?
By asking questions of the lawyer. I believe that you ferret out the information not by simply listening to what they say, because a lot of people sound like they know what they're talking about. But when you start asking them things like, well, how many buy-sell agreements have you drafted or reviewed? You know, how often do you fool with triggering events in buy-sell agreements? And if they say, well, we've done a few, you know, we do them mostly for businesses, but no, and you find they don't have a lot of experience on the trigger side. And to be honest, yeah, that's why I think the fire drill with the buy-sell is so important. I mean, everybody wants to send me their buy-sell agreement to review. And I say, no. Before you pay me to do that, why don't you read the agreement, pretend that somebody dies or somebody gets divorced, and conduct a fire drill, read the agreement and play it out all the way through. And people come back and they say, my gracious, this is not what we want. And that's the answer, I would say, 80% of the time, at least in my experience.
Great.
Or they find out that the procedural mechanism that the lawyer built in is nonsensical. It makes sense when you read it, but not when you apply